Okay guys, so you know what I'm talking about. You're working in a machine shop, and you've got a setup on a CNC mill or on a manual mill, and you're using 1, 2, 3 blocks, and you haven't finished the job, so the next guy coming in is going to finish it, or you need it set up for the next day, whatever. But if the next guy comes in and finishes it and he's done, how do you know you're getting your 1, 2, 3 blocks back? So I came up with a way that I could always ensure that I was getting my blocks back. So 1, 2, 3 blocks are exactly what they say. They're 1 inch thick by 2 inches by 3 inches, and you can use these for setups and use them for gauging. And a lot of times if you're setting up a project, you'll use them like this, and you'll put your material on top, clamp it down. You could use it that way, this way, whatever. And they also come with tapped holes. So, getting back to how would I identify this, and I don't want to mark, obviously you don't want to etch any of the outside surfaces. You want to keep them, the integrity, you don't want to do that. So here's what I did, guys. You've got tapped holes that come with these. Like in this particular block, there's one here, 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 and in the center. So I took stainless steel set screws and stamped on the one side. I flattened it down a little bit, made it flat, the surface flat, ground it flat, and then I stamped my initials on that, and the back surface. Just screwed them in here below the surface, then took epoxy to glue that so that they couldn't come out, glue them in, made sure it was a little bit below, but then just like you would on a mill table, just take a very fine stone and a little oil and just go across that to, if there was any high, to get that flat. So now what you have is your 1, 2, 3 blocks that if somebody else finishes the project, you know you're getting your 1, 2, 3 blocks back because you've got your initials that you can verify. I don't know anybody that's ever done this. Like I said, I'm real picky, and so that's what I did. I no longer do any of that anymore. Pretty much now I just do everything around the house and keep these down with my my equipment, so when I'm doing a setup at the house, I've got them. But that's just something I thought you guys that are still in the trade might want to try, just to ensure that you do in fact get your 1, 2, 3 block back.